Hey everyone, GuardianE here with another daily construction video in Azur Lane, but before we get into the pulls themselves, I wanted to briefly go over the upcoming event since there is a lot to be excited about. We're getting a follow-up to the Crescendo of Polaris event from back in February of this year. Yes, that means even more idols in the event that will be hitting on the 29th of October, called Universe in Unison. They really brought out the killers in terms of fan favorites here. So we're going to talk about the ship reveals and how to get them in the upcoming event. So first up, Muse will be available through the music minigame in the event. There will be a little music minigame similar to the Polaris event, and all you have to do is log in once per day for 7 days and do the minigame once per day, and that will net you this little cutie pie for free. Lusty Muse here is going to be a point acquisition ship, meaning that you'll have to earn a certain amount of points over the course of the event to get her for free. That's probably going to consist of mostly grinding the event with specific ships potentially. Free Lusty is a huge win-win-win in my book, so I'm very excited about that. The tantalizing Roon Muse here is going to be in the event shop, and presumably a rare drop as well. Might even have a very small rate up in the banner, I'm not entirely sure about that, but nevertheless, she looks incredible here, and she won't cost a cube as long as you're willing to grind up the necessary event currency. So what's not to love about that? The lovely Baltimore Muse and rambunctious Albacore Muse will be the two rated up event elites on the banner, each one likely rocking a 2.5% standard elite rate. I adore Baltimore, and I am in love with her design here. I am so happy she is getting more exposure in the game. More Baltimore, yes please. Taihou Muse, Dido Muse, and Tashkent Muse will be the SRs, the super rares on the banner. Each of them will likely have the standard 2% SR rate. Yes, you heard it right, and that's a new Taihou and a new Dido. Christmas came early this year. So that means altogether we have about an 11% chance for a Universe in Unison event ship when combining the rate up for both the elites and the SRs. Perhaps 0.5% more if Roon Muse is also in the banner at a lower rate, since she can also be obtained for free. Now, as an added bonus and a very nice surprise, the Polaris ships will be available in the banner during the event as well. However, they will not have a rate up. So what that means is you'll have an opportunity to pull Akagi Muse, Gascon Muse, Cleveland Muse, or Hipper Muse alongside the brand new idols. However, it will be rather difficult to get them because they're going to be in a very small subset pool, especially because the Universe in Unison ships are going to monopolize a lot of the rate up. So it's going to be pretty tough to pull these ships, but at the same time, it's just nice that they're in there. I mean, it's just a nice addition in general. To my knowledge, we haven't had this scenario before, where there are returning ships for a limited time, but without a rate up. Then again, we haven't really had an event quite like Universe in Unison, where rather than a rerun, it's almost like a part 2. Now, we may get a separate Polaris rerun in the future still, we don't know, only time will tell, but it's interesting that these Polaris ships are going to be in the pool at a very low rate, but you will be able to potentially get them just randomly as you're doing your pulls for the Universe in Unison ships. And naturally, it wouldn't be a big new event without a bevy of brand new skins. Yes, we're talking about new idol-infused skins for U-110, Z-46, Warspite, Haman, Queen Elizabeth, and Unicorn. Z46 and Unicorn skins will feature live 2D as well, so that is very nice for fans of these particular ships. Additionally, the skins from the original Polaris event will also be making a return, so people can splurge and spoil their Muse ships if they manage to pull them on this event or if they had them from the original Polaris event. So this is all adding up to be an amazing event that I am very much looking forward to. Naturally, we'll be putting out a big summon video when the banner actually hits on the 29th. So if you're interested in seeing that, feel free to subscribe and turn on notifications so you get advised when that video goes live. I'll ask all of you, who's your favorite idol and which ones are you going to be going for? Let me know in the comments below who you're excited to end up going for, or which skins you're going to end up splurging for. So with that, let's jump into the daily summons to see how we did on our low-key pulls throughout the last 2 weeks. Again, not terribly eventful just because there hasn't been a ton going on, just a great opportunity to build back our cube reserves, which I hope all of you have been doing in preparation for this event. So let's transition there right now. Alright, well we've got 10 light constructions lined up here just for our daily pulls throughout the course of this kind of lull throughout the course of Azur Lane's events. Nothing really going on right now except, of course, for the Divergent chessboard dropping into the archives, as well as the ships having a temporary raid up. Now I have all of these ships, so that's why I didn't spend any cubes on this event, but for all of you out there who are trying to get that Graf Zeppelin, or trying to get that Tirpitz, wish you the best of luck. Hope you're able to get them very, very quickly. But for us, we're just status quo doing our dailies, so let's just see what we get. I don't really need anything from the light construction. I guess I could use a Swift Shore or two, just because, hey, Aurora! She's max limit broken, I think, so I don't need this one, but hey, we're starting off with an SR, that is not bad. Can we get a Swift Shore as well? That'd be kind of nice. Oh my god. Alright, so this was probably like my final pull during the Eskimo event, and I pulled Eskimo. Great. Yeah. And of course, as you guys know, I grinded the event for Eskimo, so that was a lot of oil. That's fine. I'm topped off at oil again, so I don't... I'm not too worried about it, especially since we don't have really anything to grind right now, which is pretty nice. So now's the time to stock up on oil, stock up on gold, stock up on cubes. I was wrong, unfortunately, about Princeton hitting global as quickly or soon after the Japanese and Chinese servers. So I'm sorry for that bad prediction on my part, but I thought we were gonna, we were pretty much lined up in terms of the events. Now I don't think it's gonna take that long for us to get the Princeton event. And honestly, if I had to guess, I do think that we'll probably get the Princeton event as a precursor to the rerun for Ashen Simulacrum, but it's just a shot in the dark. I don't know that for certain. Only Yostar knows that, I guess. But Yostar and Manju. But yeah. So we got an Aurora at least. That's kind of interesting. We do have a maintenance that's dropping in just a couple of days, and I'm sure we're going to get news of upcoming events pretty soon. So fingers crossed, something exciting. All right, 10 more freebie light construction weekly pulls. Let's go ahead and redeem these, and I'm gonna of course use this as an opportunity to absolutely gush over the reveal of the Astrum event. I'm probably going to record the intro to this video in post, so I probably have already gushed ad nauseum about the Astrum event, but it's amazing. The upcoming Idol event looks so saucy, so many great looking ships, so many great looking Idol variants. So we're starting with a Glasgow here, which is actually on the rarer side of the rares, one of the more newly introduced rares in the pool. But yeah, I am... So when they kind of announced that there was going to be a follow-up to Polaris, I was kind of lukewarm on it. I mean, I liked Polaris and all, but it really wasn't... It didn't blow me away as an event. The ships that they revealed, I mean, it already knocks Polaris out of the park. As far as I'm concerned with the selection, they've got Taihou announced, they've got Dido announced, they've got Baltimore announced, they've got Roon announced, they've got Lusty announced. I mean, it's just like killer after killer after killer in terms of amazing selection. So I'm probably gushed over this but I have all these cubes ready, and I'm ready to burn them. I'm ready to burn them, baby. Bring on the Idol event. I'm sure it's only going to be a couple of days away. That was a completely horrible multi, by the way. So it was really bad stuff. So that is going to do it for today's Azur Lane video. Again, let me know in the comments below how you did on your daily summons throughout the course of the last 2 weeks, and also let me know how you've been building up your cube reserve over the last 2 weeks. Hopefully you've got a nice healthy stash, since nothing really has been going on too much. And of course, let me know who you're most excited to get in the upcoming Universe in Unison event. Just as a reminder, if you want to see our summons in the next day or so for the Universe in Unison ships, it's bound to be a good one. Please feel free to subscribe to the channel and turn on those notifications. So hopefully you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Azur Lane content. We thank you all so much for watching and for taking time out of your day to spend with us. We really do appreciate it. Certainly hoping you're all staying safe, healthy, secure, and united out there, and wishing the very best for you, your family, and your friends. And until next time, let's protect those waters.